I'm Trevor Moore. Did you know that it's illegal to say I want to kill the President of the United States of America?
What the fuck?
Cabinet drawers, oh my god, I shouted as I burst back in. Gramps got a prescription of OxyContin. Let's go to the old folks home. We can get doped up and then all get stoned. Let's go to the old folks home. Might have been there more if only I'd known.
Do you still see Candace?
No. She passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. How long ago did that happen?
About 4.
About 4 years ago?
No, PM.
4 p.m. As in today, 4 p.m. It's 5 o'clock now.
Yeah.
So that was recent. What happened?
I was at my dealer's house.
Uh-huh.
I was buying the PCP.
Of course.
And I didn't have enough money for all of the gallon.
Oh, it's expensive.
But I wanted the whole gallon.
Of course.
So I'd set up a deal where I would leave her as collateral.
Uh-oh.
And I would go hit an ATM and come right back.
I see problems.
But, when I left, I got distracted and he cut her head off.
Whoa!
Might I suggest Fizzy Pop's Great Blast, the new soda from Johnson and Hedges. Open wide, kids, cause I'm gonna grape you in the mouth. Ah!
Buy some today and get a free grape whistle.
A grape whistle? Really?
What the fuck?
Smoking's fucking sweet.
Never take cough syrup and mix it up with iodine and lye. Never take cough syrup and mix it up with iodine and lye. Never take the strike pads off a matchbook or go to a hardware store and then look near paint thinners from reactric acid. Never go bring a pot into a rapid boil or get hydrogen peroxide. Never go to a farming store and then buy pH strips and PVC pipes. Those fuel cans that make outdoor grills like that's how you make crystal meth.
Hi, I'm Trevor Moore.
What is happening, Eric? Eric.
Oh, what up, dude? Trevor Moore.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Legend.
hold on, let me get the music going in the background. But
Yeah.
tell us what was going on in that intro montage.
Well, yeah, it was just a compilation to shout out and celebrate the work that Trevor Moore created back in the day. I think it was 2012, around that time.
Well, I mean, he had a show on, it wasn't Comedy Central, I don't think. I mean, we're talking about the guy. We should have done some research. But
No, he was definitely on Comedy Central a little bit.
yeah, so if you guys don't know who Trevor Moore is, he is from the comedy group Whitest Kids You Know. And back when YouTube, like I was telling Eric earlier, because me and Eric actually worked on that intro together, and which is the first for you,
I know.
actually helping out on the intro. About
Yeah.
time you start pulling your weight around here.
Yeah, it
No.
worked last week, except nothing else worked.
Yeah, that live stream was a disaster. I didn't even upload the Audacity recording of it. It was just a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, all right.
for those who didn't watch the live stream, You're not missing much. And secondly, no, it's never going to happen unless we're doing something
Sports related.
special,
Or
I'd say.
special.
Oh, my goodness. Sorry. You keep talking. I got to screw this on.
But yeah, so Trevor Moore, he passed away. What was it? Friday night?
I don't know. You're the one that told me.
Anyways, so did some research into it. Sounds like, and I'm just going from speculation, that he was trying to create his own moonshine and drank a little bit too much of the methanol, the head. If you're unfamiliar with moonshine,
You always pour out the first couple ounces.
probably a
But-
quart.
Yeah.
You should take the first quart. And some people, so there's 3 different parts. There's the head, there's the body, and then there's the tail. So usually you'll throw out the head, keep the body for consumption, and then put the tail back into the mash when you're doing the next distillation. So
Yeah,
Well,
but
anyways,
if you
yeah, he
use
kinda
if
fucked
you
up.
use the that's all speculation. I mean, we're not saying that's what happened, but that's what we're kind of hearing what happened. And unfortunately, he's not big enough to get more media coverage. I'm sure like something like TMZ or something like that will
yeah, he was kind
post
of
about him
the start
passing
of the
away. But
sketch comedy back in the day, and
yeah, we're when we were putting this intro together, we literally said the same thing without saying it. Was this guy would be perfect for something like SNL.
yeah,
Something that's like
100%.
completely sketch based, or now that I think about it, the Chappelle Show,
Mhm.
because Dave Chappelle on the Chappelle Show, just constant skits, like the black guy who's racist and he's blind.
Mhm.
That's probably the best bit ever. I fucking love it.
Yeah, but also he does some like music videos that are kind of parody, so
Yeah, so
so kind of like the Lonely Island.
yeah.
but-
Well, Lonely Island came out with like their own music. They weren't really trying to like parody anything, but the Whitest Kids You Know, they were kind of
I mean, that was
making fun
original
of
music
things.
too.
Yeah. I know.
But-
it was their own music, but they were more making fun of things. Lonely Island was just throwing out shitty music because it was funny.
Yeah.
So
No, I got you.
yeah, so yeah, he passed away. That's unfortunate.
Mhm.
Right there,
Yeah.
taking
41.
a dirt nap. 41, really?
Yep.
That's way too young.
Yeah, that's only
That's way
12
too
years
young.
older than us.
Yeah, fuck, dude, don't say that. You're putting things into reality.
Yeah.
I don't like being in reality. Reality gives me gas. Nope, see, there it is.
Oh man.
Reality's kicking in and
This
gives
is why
me
I should have
gas.
called in.
Yep. So, speaking of calling in, Brian's going to call in eventually. Brian survived another trip to bumfuck nowhere, nobody gives a fuck Wisconsin. So I'm sure he's going to tell us all about that later on.
And we're gonna try to make fun of it as best we can.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin, so we got to make fun of it. But yeah, so that is Eric over there, obviously.
Yep, I'm Eric.
I am James. I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, and it's a cloudy day, trying to rain, but the rain is not going to happen. So there is zero reason for the sunglasses on my face, outside of
Not wanting to.
I just want to.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Pretend you're cool or something.
yeah, it makes me feel like I'm Maverick in Top Gun. So I'm going to do whatever I want. Thank you very much. Oh, reality just set in again. There's
Which
some
is
more
kind of
gas.
weird because you act more like Goose, but
What, the dying part?
yeah.
Oh.
Brian wish he was.
Yeah, he does. Speaking of dying in a plane crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that plane crash in Victoria, Minnesota this
Yeah.
weekend. What the fuck, dude? That's our Minnesota man.
Well, did we have the Minnesota
Story.
Man? Like, did you upload any of that last week?
What?
Any of the episode that we
No,
recorded?
I just did the live stream part.
All right. Well, then, my Minnesota Man still is going to be the decapitation.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about
I mean,
that again
nothing-
because I didn't remember if we talked
Yeah.
about it or not. Yeah. So
So-
Eric had the perfect meme or GIF usage. He sends us this story about the guy. I read into the story, by the way, a little
Oh, yeah.
deeper. And the guy,
It was in a relationship.
yeah, he breaks up with the girl.
Mhm.
Or, no, the girl broke up with him. right before they were going to go to court together. Like that's why they were together. Was they went for a walk in the park and got lunch before their court date or their court appearance that they had to go to court together for.
Well, I guess if you hear your angry boyfriend say, "Hey, let's go walk through the park
And grab some lunch
And
before
grab some
a
lunch.
court date.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
yeah, don't do it."
So she breaks up with him saying he's too much or whatever, and then he broke out a machete and cut off her head and then pushed her body out of the car.
In front of some other person that was recording it. There's a video out there, but I wouldn't recommend going and searching it up.
Yeah, I saw the video. It's a
little bit much.
It's a little yucky.
Grabs the head by the hair and then proceeds to decide to go and drive around the neighborhood with it hanging out the window.
So this was Eric's perfect GIF usage. Was he sent that story where the guy, the headline said, "Guy cuts off head and drives around with it hanging out the window." And then Eric sends the GIF from Aladdin saying, "I can show you the world." Like, oh my god, it was perfect. You had to be there, but none of you guys listening are in our group chat, so you weren't there.
No.
So suck it.
Yeah, a little grim, but probably the funniest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, it's not
I heard
fun.
that guy was actually down in Texas or some southern state, Mississippi or something, and he was actually almost charged for like attempted murder and assault and everything 11 years prior. So it's like, okay, well, he's got some issues.
Yeah. Fucking southern states, keep your weirdos out of here.
Go back to Florida.
Yeah, the South, you're supposed to have all the weirdos, so us in the North can make fun of you. That's the deal. When we were naming states and giving out statehood all throughout the late 1700s and all throughout the 1800s into the early 1900s, that was the deal. Was if you're south of the Mason-Dixie line, you keep the weirdos so everybody north of it can make fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
So the South, you're fucking up your end of the deal. And
Yeah, there's way too many fucking people up here.
And I'm not afraid to go to litigation. Let's
go take it
sit
back.
down at the table, a very long, like 100-foot long conference room table, and we'll be at one end, and then they'll be on the other end. Let's do it where the North is on the south side of the table, and the South is on the north side.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of funny.
Let's have like a entrapment where if they say the wrong stuff, we can just open the lever and they fall through the floor.
Yeah, like some fucking Austin Powers shit, Dr. Evil.
Yeah, or Game of Thrones.
I never saw that, so
Oh,
I'll take your
fine.
word for it. No, so the South, 1, stop fucking your cousin. 2, keep all the weirdos. That's your job. That's the reason why we gave you statehood.
Aren't they kind of the same thing? Like, if you're pretty fucking weird if you're fucking your cousin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you got to keep them.
That
But
goes
then,
hand
but
in
then
hand.
also stop fucking them
Yeah.
because they're breeding, and it's just making more dumbasses out there.
So shouldn't we spread them out? Wouldn't that be a better plan?
No, I don't want nobody up here that fucks their cousin.
Well, their cousin's not up here, so
That whole no child
it's
left
prevention.
That whole No Child Left Behind Act, you start bringing some cousin fuckers up here, and they start breeding with their cousin, and then our public school systems up here in the North start dipping down below the threshold of the No Child Left Behind Act, and then they lose their funding.
That's how
So
you
you're
get Mike.
fucking everybody else up.
Yep.
So,
That's how we got Mike.
yeah. No shit.
Then you got left behind, so.
Yep. So, no, the South, y'all can get left behind because guess what? You started a fight and you lost it. So, you got to deal with the consequences. I don't give a shit if it's like, what, 130 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah. No, more than that. Because the 1980s would be 100 years. No, 1960s would be 100 years. And then, because Lincoln was shot in April 15th, 1865. It would be weird if it was 1965. Fucking 300-year-old president or 200-year-old president. No. So Lincoln was shot April 15th, 1865, and that was after the war was over. So I believe Gettysburg was 1862, 63, something like that.
I
Yeah.
think it was 63.
Yeah. Back then, wars took forever because it took forever to get information sent to each other and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait a few days for the telegram to come through, and
Well, during the Civil War, the
Yeah.
Union. One of the reasons why the Union won is because they had an elite telegram system or telegraph system,
yeah,
and the South, not so much.
no, not
So, and then also the North had a elite railroad system. The South, not so much. But what saved our ass was France and England were afraid of being racist. So the war was kind of on the South side, kind of leaning towards the South.
Mm-hmm.
And England and France were over across the ocean, and they're watching to see what's happening because they obviously want to get involved because they can make money off of it.
Not only make money, but have an influence in the
Yeah.
future. So
Yeah, future trade markets and
Yeah.
all that shit. And
this would be a whole different
England
place.
and
if-
France was importing a lot of tobacco and cotton from the South.
Yep.
So they really wanted to invest in the South because
Money.
you can influence that trade market. But as soon as the Civil War became a race issue,
Mhm.
both of them said, "No, fuck
Oh,
this.
not doing that."
We're out. We can't side with the South," because they really wanted to.
Yeah.
Because they would have made a shit ton of money. And as soon as the North said, "No, we're trying to free the slaves down south," that's when it.
Then they're like, yeah, we have
So-
to morally.
So, applause
Yeah.
for you, England and France, that you didn't think of money over
Over lives.
racism. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good for you. That's a little
History.
history tidbit for you right there. So,
You know what else is history? That plane.
oh yeah, I forgot we were talking about it. So the plane, it was a Mooney Bravo of something, I forget. And so it's a single engine, like 4 or 5 seater plane. And that thing slapped the earth. I think I told you and Brian yesterday. That thing slapped the earth like it was just talking about its mama. That thing came down hard.
That thing looked like it was a good competitor in those Russian slap contests.
Yeah.
I think.
And unfortunately, all 3 people on board did not
Perished.
survive.
Yep.
Yeah, and after watching the video, you go, duh, nobody
Yeah,
survived
obviously.
that.
Just thank God that the people weren't standing or anything out in the parking lot or.
Yeah, so the plane smacked the earth right in somebody's front yard and set the house on fire. Luckily, nobody was inside of the house at the time. And about 300 feet away was a packed bar, a parking lot, and kind of like a downtown area where a couple hundred people were currently occupying. If that thing went another 300 feet, we're talking at least 30 dead.
Oh yeah,
Because
at least.
the way it landed...
Dude, that bar was packed.
yeah,
You saw the parking lot?
well, I saw all the people standing outside after the plane hit immediately
Mm-hmm.
and taking videos and taking pictures, which I mean is a little fucked because
Yeah. So for
3
anybody,
people just died, but you know we got to get this video for Snapchat or TikTok or whatever. I almost said TikTok.
TikTok. All right, we're gonna create that too.
Oh yeah, that's a new video
Patent.
bit. That's a new video bit.
TikTok.
TikTok is where
We
we're
have
walking.
we have 30 seconds to describe a.
We're walking around shirtless, and over our areolas is actually our mouths saying what we're.
Tit-talk?
Yeah, TikTok.
That'd be a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
gonna be
feel
a
like-
branched off podcast about I don't know.
No, video
Can't say
is
it 'cause-
video is
Look at
our mouths over our areolas talking, and we're doing like a The View style talk show where we're all sitting on the couch, and our faces are not saying anything. We're just blank stares, but it's just our man breasts talking, and the show is called Tit Talk.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's mansplaining
And
there
then-
somehow.
And then we will make it funny, I hope, by having our own mouth areolas disagreeing with each other. See, because, you know, that's basic humor is because, oh, well, they share the same space. They should get along. No. or they share the same mind, they should get along.
So we're gonna have 2 different personalities because Brian has 3 tits, so he gets 3 personalities.
Well, I mean, it's like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, the 3-headed knight.
Yeah.
That's what made that funny. Is it's 3 heads that share one body, but yet
disagree.
they don't
Yeah.
get along whatsoever. So that's what makes it funny, people. So don't be like, oh, that's stupid. A very
funny.
popular movie made it work. So people with a low budget, actually not even a low budget, no budget, can probably fuck it up. Yeah. So
So that crash happened in Victoria, Minnesota on
about
Saturday.
like what, 20 miles or 20 minutes west of Eden Prairie?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Well, I know
yeah.
it's between Eden Prairie and Waconia.
Yeah.
On
So it's-
like what, 169 or something like that? 69, dude.
I don't know. I don't know where
I think
Victoria
so.
is.
No, it's
South of 494 in the
southern
fucking
west. It's southwest.
southwest corner.
Google Maps into Google. Look at that. I could just typed in Victoria, Minnesota, and Google Maps would have popped up. But no, I got to do it the boomer way. Victoria, Minnesota.
The boomer way, you mean the grabbing out your dial-up?
Yep.
All right.
Adding extra steps. That's the boomer way. Yeah, right there. Oh, top Highway 5.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow, that was so close.
that's right next to Paisley Park.
Dude. I was right
Or-
there yesterday at the time that it blew up.
He's Eric. This isn't audio,
I
but
know.
he was at a lake nearby yesterday
Yeah.
when it happened. So I think it happened. If we go into satellite view, I love how we're doing a visual bit for an audio podcast. Yeah, this is literally it right here. Here's that parking lot. This
Oh,
is the
that's
field.
Floyd's
That's the
bar.
house. Yeah. Floyd's Bar. Yep, that's it. Because I remember everybody was talking about how they were at Floyd's Bar. And for the first couple initial reports on Twitter, people thought it hit Floyd's Bar.
Oh, my God.
And I saw a couple screenshots of text exchanges with people that were at the bar. And, yeah.
Can you imagine if it was going from like west to east and cut through that part and cut through so like Floyd's Bar, then hit out
The Victoria Borough.
So there's a bar and a restaurant right next
And
to each
then
other.
Winchester and Rye.
Yeah, that could
But-
have been fucking dangerous.
So literally, this is the field it landed in right here.
Yeah.
What's right across the fucking street?
Oh my God, that would have blown this shit up.
A gas station, a Holiday gas station. So you got, all the tanks are buried underground that store the gas and the diesel.
Well, yeah.
But I'm sure there's propane out there. You still got fuel flow going to the pumps.
You don't think with the force it would have
So-
sprayed fuel on fire?
Oh, so literally across a 2-lane road, well, 3-lane because there's a shared left turn lane
Yeah.
in the middle, but which people don't understand how to use around here. I don't understand that. Loyal listener Larry probably has some ranting and ravings about shared turn lanes and all that shit since, he drives for a living all over the country. Shout out loyal listener Larry.
We should get a ranking of worst drivers.
Yeah,
The state
Larry.
says that.
Larry, if you want to be in our, I started our fantasy football league. If anybody wants to be in our fantasy
Yeah,
football
hit
league,
us
just
up
hit
at,
us up on our Snapchat, which is.
Dumpster FS. Dumpster Foxtrot Sierra.
We don't play for money. We play to shit on people. Basically, it's just weekly. This person sucks at life because you can't predict the future of a football game.
No.
It's kind of what it is. So yeah,
We do drink a lot of beer though.
yeah. So yeah, that was like, if it had to happen, that was best case scenario. Hit an empty field or front yard of somebody's house.
And just
The fire spread due to the momentum of the fuel being tossed.
destroyed that house, I'm sure.
No, it singed the house. The house is fine.
Oh.
It's nothing insurance can't take care of. But it
There's not much insurance can't take care of in general.
But it literally, an alleyway separates where it crashed to a parking lot and a packed bar on a Saturday night. 6 o'clock on a Saturday night on a
Yeah, no.
decent weather night. It was like mid 80s and sunny
No, it
with
was,
no humidity.
No, it was better than that. It was like
So-
72 or whatever and partly cloudy over there.
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a meteorologist.
Only
But-
because I was that way.
Shut up. So no, it fucking that bar is packed. This whole strip mall, like downtown, typical small town downtown area,
Yeah.
I'm sure was fucking packed. They
Oh,
got
speaking of
so
small
fucking
town
lucky.
Midwest, we're gonna take a break and grab Brian real quick.
Oh, is he ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So,
And then
I mean, you guys won't care because literally I'm
Yeah, it's
going
gonna
to
be like a
pause the
second.
recording. So it's going to be like nothing happened. But for us, it's probably going to be like 15 minutes of getting this shit figured out. Because guess what? We're dumb and we drink. But we're not as dumb as the inbreds down in the South.
Yeah,
Keep
but
your
they also
fucking
drink.
crazy people. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Keep your crazy people and your cousin fuckers down south.
But keep making the moonshine and whiskey.
Just don't drink the head of the moonshine.
Yeah, don't do that.
Look at that full circle.
There we go. We wrapped it up. Oh, wait.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
26 minutes in. That's our whole episode right there. That's all you get. 26 minutes. Jesus. All right. Coming up, it's the one and only. He's balding. And
And he's buffing.
he's balding and we're calling. That doesn't rhyme. Fuck the promo or the tease. Here comes Brian. Ladies.
Hold on to your panties.
Oh, that was a little more aggressive than I thought, but okay. Yeah, fuck. Why are we building this guy up like he's a fucking beetle? Let's just fucking bring him on. All right, coming up next is the one and only Brian. Okay, just like we said, you guys didn't even notice, but it was like, what, a 15-minute? How long has Brian been on the phone for now? 13 minutes almost.
So
That was a 13-minute break. I said 15 minutes. If this was Price is Right, then we would not win because we went over. But
no, you went under.
I said 15, and it was 13.
Oh, okay.
So you're going over.
Yeah.
So the definition of average-sized penis and early-stage adulthood balding is on the phone. Brian, how's it going?
Hi there.
Well,
That was a very
Made a noise.
enthusiastic. Yeah. Brian, you could go to a beach and find a dead whale that got beached and poke it with a stick, and you get more noise out of it.
well, you better not do that because you'll end up like the 1970 people in Massachusetts who filled a dead whale with dynamite.
Oh yeah. I've
Since
seen
we
it,
didn't do that, so
Yeah, they blew
they
blew
blew
up.
the whale thinking it would blow into small little pieces so birds and things could eat it. Well, instead it blew into chunks and killed people and blew out windows and destroyed cars and stuff. It was
I mean, if we're gonna kill people,
only in America.
is it gonna? I think it's okay that it's like people from the Boston area, right, Brian? Is that accurate? If somebody had to die,
Why?
If someone had to die, probably
Chicago.
Chicago's pretty up there.
well, they don't have whales in Lake Michigan. You got to think of
They got
somebody that
Wisconsin
has
people.
access to whales.
Never seen their women, have you?
I was about to say, there's some whales in Wisconsin, and just go to Fond du Lac.
Yeah, so if
But-
they beached whales, then they would be over in Illinois.
Their women, the Fond du Lac women aren't that.
They got some big old women down in San Antonio, Sharp. That's Charles Barkley on Inside the NBA on TNT reference right there. How long has that joke for Charles Barkley been going on? About 15 years? 10 years?
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
10, maybe.
They got some big old women eating them churros. Yeah. Charles Barkley. So, Brian, you were out there. Brian went out east, past, behind the Cheddar Curtain, the land of spotted cow and gingivitis.
And past the one monument in their state, Lambeau Field.
Is that even a monument?
Well,
Lambeau
it's
Field's not even that great. Like, you look at it and you go, yeah, it could have been better. I feel like that's like the whole state of Wisconsin. You look at it and go, yeah, it could have been better. Right, Brian? What are your thoughts?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There was a squirrel in my yard.
See? Right there. That's product of
You
Wisconsin
trying to run
breeding.
after it, or?
Product of Wisconsin breeding right there for you. Exhibit A.
I
The fence rests its case.
No, I just saw a squirrel pick up a leaf and then put it down, and thought that was more interesting than anything James has ever done.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it is very athletic, so
You know, like, how heavy are leaves?
compared to squirrels,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
got to be like, what, 5% of their body weight? 10%?
yeah, that's gotta be like, geez, 5% of my body weight. That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, that's about 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, about.
Eric's thinking about hitting me, Brian, and I'm kind of nervous.
Depends on how many friends I'm holding on to.
Well, hold on. There you go.
That's a huge bitch.
There you go. So, Brian, how was your trip out? And where the fuck did you go in Wisconsin? This is going to be our upper Midwest town breakdown. I want you to break down a town that you went to on your trip to Who the Fuck Cares, Wisconsin. Go ahead. Floor is all yours. Start dancing.
Well, technically, I kind of went to the area I was in was Door County, Wisconsin. It is the peninsula north of Green Bay that separates the actual, Green Bay body of water from Lake Michigan.
Hold on. I'm going to
That's
pull
the
up
whole
Google.
county right there.
I'm going to pull up Google Maps.
Yeah. we're
Once
gonna find
again-
some
So
bars
you
that-
all know. So you all know how we kind of like tell everybody, like, if we're from Wisconsin, where we do, we kind of make a fist and stuff and start and kind of point to it.
Yeah, you make your hand look
Right
like
there.
a mitten.
Yeah, it would be the thumb. The thumb is where we were technically in
Okay.
that. So
Why?
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
Okay, I'm over in the
So-
thumb.
we stayed.
So like Sister Bay.
The first
Sturgeon
house-
Bay?
I stayed in Sturgeon Bay Monday night,
Okay.
and that was just kind of a rest point there. Just kind of we never really walked through Sturgeon Bay. So again, very kind of small town, marina town. I think one of the last shipbuilding companies is based out of there.
Look at that.
I don't
That's
know that for sure, or maybe like one of the last in like the Great Lakes area, but I think that's something about that.
it's
So,
not even connected by land
No,
for the
it's-
rest to the rest of Wisconsin. It's 3 bridges. Like we're looking at it right now.
Yeah.
So
There's a channel
Yes,
and
there
So-
are three. There are three. There's a canal,
or canal.
yeah,
and then there are
there's the canal that
three-
comes from Lake Michigan going into
yep,
Sturgeon
Green
Bay,
Bay. Yep,
and then Sturgeon Bay goes into Green Bay.
Yep, and there are 3 lift bridges that the barges and the ships have to go through.
So that's technically not a peninsula because it's not connected by ground. I mean,
the peninsula is after Sturgeon Bay, dude.
No, the peninsula is before. Because once you get into Sturgeon Bay and you cross the canal or the Sturgeon Bay, you're technically on an island because it's not connected by any landmass outside of 3 bridges. That's an island. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Like,
Does it matter?
there's no land touching from Lake Michigan all
Depends,
the
are
way
you
to
swimming
Green
in it?
Bay.
If you're swimming in it, then land would be touching. That's
So
a huge bitch
Does it
joke.
matter?
no, I'm just saying that's not a peninsula if half of the landmass of said peninsula is an island. Look at that. It's literally right down the middle. It's half. You get up to what? Institute, Wisconsin. You're on an island. You're over in Brussels or Little Sturgeon. You're on a peninsula. Dixville. Look at that.
Dixville.
That's my new favorite town in Wisconsin. Dixville. Dyckesville.
What are the hot dogs and brats there?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you get there and there's nothing but just a whole strip mall of Von Hansen's meats.
With street vendors outside them cooking them up.
Brian, have you been to Dixville?
I drive through it.
Yeah, I figured because
Well,
it's
not
right.
anybody wants
it's
to
on
be there for too long.
It's on what Highway 57. It looks like
Oh, right next to Bayview.
Mm-hmm.
Shoemaker Point Is that when Matt Shoemaker points at the ball as it's flying over the outfield fence after he gives up another home run in AAA for the St. Paul Saints?
No.
Shoemaker points to that one.
Shoemaker point is when the manager points to get the hell out of the stadium.
Yeah.
Because he's given up 5 home runs in 4 innings in Chicago.
All right, Brian, tell me how to pronounce this one. This one is WEQUIOCK. That's like every high-scoring
Wick.
point in
Wick.
or high-scoring tile in Scrabble right there.
What were you spelling?
WEQUIOCK. Right off Highway 57, just north of Bay Settlement and just outside of Green Bay. Waquick?
Wick.
Let me take a
Waquack?
look. Laquac would probably be right,
Laquac.
but I need to look at it here. So-
Wick.
You want me to spell it again? Just type it right into Google Maps. There's a gnat. That's not happening right now. Get it? Gnat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hey, for the money you're
Hit
paying,
the crickets.
for the money you're paying, this is the type of jokes you're gonna get. Okay?
Yeah. Quality content.
If you want quality content, go listen to Joe Rogan's podcast or something. Fuck, you ain't gonna get that here.
What was the spelling of it again? Sorry, I'm struggling here.
WEQ.
Whiskey, Echo, Quebec, Uniform, India, Oscar, Charlie, Kilo.
Waquick Falls? Is that what you're
Waquick?
talking
Oh,
about?
it just says Waquick. It doesn't say Waquick Falls.
Yeah, it's probably just Wick.
Waquick.
It's a part of
I
Brown
wonder
County.
if people were like, we made it here. We're Wick.
We got here really fast.
We quick.
we got here really fast as a group. We quick.
We quick.
That's totally it. A bunch of fucking drunken Scotties in 1824 go walking up there and go, damn, we got here in only 2 months from Chicago. We quick.
They're probably like,
Dude, let's name the town that. And guess what? There's nothing there. Look,
there's a golf course. I saw.
There's a golf course.
It's a park. It's a park. It's not really even a city.
No, I'm
Quick
seeing
Falls.
houses. I'm seeing houses.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bar called the
The
Settlement. Let's
They're
look at that.
settling.
That was it. In 1824, they settled and built this bar
And
and,
then
called
called
it
it
the
We
Settlement and said, damn, we quick. All right, looks like your typical Scotty bar. The interior of the walls are 3/4 up is wood paneling, and then
You
the
got the
last
classic
quarter is white.
Classic tables.
Okay,
and
I'm not. I'm saying this is not Wisconsin because look at this. Over the pool table, they have a Budweiser pool lamp, and then right on the wall behind
Light.
or above it, it's a Bud Light sign. I'm calling bullshit. This is not real Wisconsin.
Well,
I'm
They
sorry.
were trying to get
I'm
away
sorry.
from
Don't
Wisconsin.
bars here serve import beers? So
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're a bar,
Budweiser is to us. That's what Budweiser is for us. It's an import.
if you go to a bar in Wisconsin, yeah, all your signage is going to be Miller or Coors or something like that.
Oh yeah, James, please tell me more about what I see in Wisconsin.
Well-
I'd love to hear it.
Well, obviously you didn't see this in Wisconsin, so I am telling you about it.
They have Budweiser and Bud Light stuff
Uh-oh.
there.
Brian got so pissed he turned into a robot. No, notice how in this town of Waquick. I feel like it's more like Waquack. Waquack.
I've never been there, so
Well,
I'm
you've driven
sticking
past
with,
it. If you've
Weequahic.
driven on Highway 57 going up to Sturgeon Bay, then you've gone past it at least.
Hey,
But-
if they got a problem with it, they'll be here soon.
Okay, this is
didn't
how
stop there.
we know we're in the heavy drinking part of Wisconsin right here. They got a big old Catholic church. That's how you know you are. Oh, they got alpacas. What? It says Green Bay alpaca. Oh, look at this house. It's fucking massive, dude.
Yeah, it's an
The
alpaca
house looks
farm.
like a swastika from the aerial view, but it's got a massive pool and like grazing area for alpacas. Hey, Eric, what did the llama say when he was going to move out of his apartment?
Alpaca.
Alpaca my things.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
And it's not funny because alpacas and llamas aren't the same thing, Brian. They're not the same thing, Brian. So what else in Wisconsin did you see?
After that, other towns we drove through, where I stayed was Peninsula State Park in, I think it's technically Ephraim, but it's the Fish Creek and Ephraim area there.
Let me find it.
Fish Creek and...
I'm
Oh,
near
there we go.
Ephraim.
Right
Oh,
on
there
the
it
left
is.
side.
I was over in Egg Harbor.
Yeah, North Bay's a little bit across.
Went to a brewery and a distillery in Egg Harbor.
Holy shit, dude. You're like way the
top.
fuck out there, bro. Like you
Yeah,
look
so?
you look across Green Bay, that's Canada.
That's the UP.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
zoom
that's
out.
UP.
Yeah, sorry, my geography sucks. I'm not good at geometry, okay?
I wonder if...
Hey, as somebody who's gone to the UP many times and family has property out there with a cabin, the UP is Canada. It's more Canadian than it is American. I can tell you that right now. Everybody, just the mentality of the happy-go-lucky. Everybody drinks. Everybody does outdoorsy shit. Everybody plays hockey. Everybody
snowmobiles.
Snowmobiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got nice trucks that aren't lifted and fucking accessorized to hell.
Yeah, just
It's
standard
yeah.
nice trucks.
Yeah, it's Canadian as fuck, dude.
Well, I don't know. Canada has some pretty shit
All right, so
trucks.
I'm in Ephraim. Or is that what we called it?
Ephraim.
Ephraim. Okay, Peninsula Park they spelled beach wrong. They're so drunk they can't even spell beach. They spelled it with 2 E's.
Hey, Bob, how do I spell beach again?
It's thinking they're so drunk and they hear the word beach, and because they're all drunken sconies, they think it's spelt like leech.
Yeah, I mean, Leech Lake is out
Yeah.
there, so it would make sense.
Oh, good for you. Did you get a commemorative coin for your trip to Leech Lake?
No, but I've got a few leeches.
So, Brian, did you stay at the Peninsula Park Beach State Forest Natural Area? That's a massive state forest.
The fuck did you just say?
Where were you at? I'm over in
The state,
Ephraim.
it's just really known as Peninsula State Park.
Google Maps.
How come was there?
It's
I don't give a shit what it says.
It says it's Peninsula Park Beach Forest State Natural Area, and there's a golf course right next to it. Not very natural.
Yeah.
I assume that
Yeah.
golf course is what you were talking about. The nice.
Yeah, that was the golf course.
Yeah.
I played it before. It's actually pretty nice. So.
So you were.
That's
out-
a lot of.
Did
hiking.
you go? Did you go to the Eagle Bluff Lighthouse? That's got some good reviews.
Yes.
Oh man, that would be
Yes,
pretty
there's
awesome to see.
there's like 10 lighthouses in that Door Peninsula / island area.
It's an island.
Oh what? Oh, go get off your dick.
Eric,
It's an island.
you know what you see at the Eagle Bluff Lighthouse?
So what's an island to an island? I'm just kidding.
Hawaii. You know what you see?
America.
Do you know
It
what?
was named Door County because there's a channel out at the top. It's the channel in between the Door area and Washington Island. If you go to the very top of that point, it was known as Death's Door because of all the shipwrecks that occurred there
We
before the
haven't
lighthouses went
Well,
in.
yeah,
We
they're all
haven't
drunk.
We haven't unlocked that portion of the map.
Yeah, we're there. Washington Island, Rock Island, Northport, Gills Rock.
No cars allowed on Rock Island.
Well, you can't get there. There's no road.
There's ferries, dumbass.
You're a fairy.
Could you imagine if Google Maps was exactly like video games where you didn't unlock the map until you got to the area?
Or you gotta pay $10 for some DLC. Fuck that shit.
If
Like,
you're,
we couldn't-
hey guys,
we
if you're
don't know
looking at
where
the
the
map,
fuck
do you
anything
see-
is.
do you see anything? Do you see anything around kind of the northern part of the tip of the island? Fine, whatever we'll call it that. called like Northwoods Park or something.
I see
Northwood State Park.
I see Northport. I see.
I think we're too far up.
Yeah, hold on.
No, it's going to be up north there.
Is it?
North
go up
Bay State Park.
I think Northport might be it. That is actually
Newport State Park.
That's it. Sorry, yeah, Newport.
Yeah, Newport.
That is the unique thing about that is that is this may be a very unique thing, at least in the country, maybe even like the globe. It is a designated dark zone, meaning you cannot build a damn thing there.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll tell you the joke I just came in my head later after recording, Brian. But okay, it's very interesting.
You made a racist joke, didn't you?
No, nope, not at all.
No.
Yes, you did. Yes, we know you. So.
All I'm gonna say is you called it something, and it's called Newport State Park. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, rest your case.
Moving on. I need another beer. Moving on. Brian, take the heat off me. Say something else.
Say something stupid. Hurry. We have to do it.
Quick. Do it. Do it
Nope.
now.
Nope.
Get to the chopper. Now. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. So what else?
So, distillery.
Is that it? We went up to...
Spent the day in a Sister Bay that's back down north of here from.
I spent a day in your sister's bay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't. She has standards.
She actually asked about you, and she goes like, "He's not dead yet."
Not
Damn.
yet. Michelle, not yet.
He was hoping.
Someday
but
soon, probably. If it's not the beer or the diabetes, it'll be something else. Shit. Are they, how's their marriage
But yep,
going?
Sister Bay. Unique thing there's a restaurant, Al Johnson's.
I'm
You may
looking at it
have
right
remembered I
now.
sent you
Al
guys
Johnson's Swedish and Boutique.
Yep, Swedish, yep.
And Buttick.
Boutique.
Yep, it's a restaurant. It's like this big complex. Unique thing about that place, that's where I sent you guys the picture of the goats.
Are they real
Those
or were
goats
they
were on the
dummy?
roof. No, those are real goats.
Oh, yeah.
Because the roof of that building is 100% sod.
Yeah, we're
It's
looking
grass
at
up there.
the satellite view
Yep.
of it right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goats, and they're all over the place, just eating grass.
Yep.
So
And
they just like put
eating
them
grass
on the roof
and eating
every
ass.
day. They just kind of like
Yeah,
carry
they
them
just-
and
Goats are natural climbers.
Depending on
No, I know.
depending on weather.
Yeah.
So, like if depending on weather, they'll let them up there. So.
Yeah, well, the 2 months that it's not snowing this far into northern Wisconsin. Yeah.
Did you see Tom Brady up there?
Why would Tom Brady? Oh, because he's a goat. That goes to my joke was I told Brian to go ride a goat, which is what Tom Brady's wife does every night.
I wish I was that goat.
Meh. That's what goats sound like sometimes.
But yeah, pretty much a lot of tourist towns up there. A lot of kind of small breweries, distilleries, wineries, all that stuff.
Well,
One to one of each.
it is Wisconsin. Just to be there, you have to be drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have DUI checkpoints at the border. If you're not drunk enough, they won't let you in.
That's their passport.
We only pick off you Minnesotans because you guys think you can act like barbarians.
I ain't no Minnesotan. The only native Minnesotan you're talking to.
I'm sorry. You're not a what?
I'm not a native Minnesotan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you?
What was that? What was that?
I'm
was that,
I'm
eh?
a transplant Minnesotan. Yes, I identify myself
Yeah, you
Ooh,
better
that is
identify
a-
as Minnesotan.
as
That is
Minnesotan.
that's a heavy O there, bud. That is a heavy O there, bud.
I'll give you a
on that
heavy O.
Minnesota.
But the only one,
Brian, you're the same way. So
yeah, the only native
Yeah.
by birth Minnesotan you're talking
I'm
to
not
is
denying
Erik, not me.
That is the difference.
Brian was born in Wisconsin.
No, he was born here,
So then,
but he can't be talking to himself without going to the funny farm. So I said the only native Minnesotan
okay.
that he's talking to is you.
yeah. Well,
Native by birth Minnesotan.
Okay.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah,
Oh.
you betcha.
Oh, big time
Don't you
there,
know?
Minnesota. I feel like the ice cap should melt some more so Chambers Island goes away. There's nothing there. Look at that. There's a lighthouse. Good for you. Oh, that reminds me of my other joke. Eric, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So I asked Brian if he went to Eagles Bluff Lighthouse, and he just brushed me off, go, yeah, whatever.
Yep.
You know what you see at Eagle Bluff Lighthouse?
No, I don't.
An eagle playing poker. Get it?
Jesus Christ.
'Cause- hey, that's fucking funny. Fuck you.
Hit him with the crickets.
I'll hit you with the fucking crickets. Who do you think is in charge of the crickets? I'm in charge. Look, this is how you know you're in fucking German, Denmark, fucking Netherlands ass Wisconsin. There's a town called Luxembourg, and then just south is Denmark, Wisconsin. God, New Franken. The fuck? Come up with your own names. I still like Dixville. That's still my favorite.
Oh.
When I die, bury me in Dixville. Never been there before, but just do it.
Yeah.
What's this one? Manitowoc?
Didn't we already? No.
That's that comedian. That's that comedian on YouTube, James.
No.
The Manitowoc Minute.
Oh yeah, but Eric. You're thinking of
The funny one, not the fat other one. So.
yeah, not the You're thinking of
betcha.
you're thinking of this.
Oconomowoc.
Oconomowoc. Yeah.
There's a lot of Mohawks there.
Yeah.
Do they do the hair the same way or?
Yeah.
Oh, Freedom.
Where?
Freedom, Wisconsin.
There we go.
There you go.
Free Wisconsin.
Bury me in Freedom, Wisconsin.
There you go. All right.
I'll make a note of that.
Now, yeah, Brian, live right now. You didn't really get to hear the commercials. So, which one should I play first?
I don't give a fuck.
I do Mike's.
Do Mike's first?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, the smoking one.
Yeah. Way to give it away.
Give it away. Give it away now.
Here we go. We're opening it. Here it goes.
Has life got you down? Boss riding you too hard? People invading your personal space? Try cigarettes. Each cigarette you smoke takes 11 minutes off your life, and that's 11 minutes of bullshit that you don't have to deal with. Annually, smoke breaks cost $4,500 per smoker. See how your boss likes that. As an added benefit, smoking includes a dramatic odor, which will keep irregular people away from you, giving you a sense of peace and tranquility. So what have you got to lose? Try cigarettes today. No disclaimer, smoking's fucking sweet.
What do you think about that one?
No, I've got some like tarps and stuff kind of airing out as I washed them off. So.
Oh, you're moving those around?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it rained early morning here, so I got a bunch of schmeckus and stuff on it.
You
So
better hurry up. It's about to rain again.
What was that? You got a bunch of what?
schmeckus.
Fuck is that?
Schmeckus is like a fun word of saying shit or crap or something, you know, garbage.
Oh, so Wisconsin is full of schweckes.
Sure.
So going back to just an update right now, back to that plane crash in Victoria, Minnesota. One of the plane crash victims was Dr. James Edney, was a specialist in treatment of breast cancer at the University of Nebraska Medical Center and Nebraska Medicine for decades before retiring in 2015.
Yeah, that's...
Well, he retired for
loss.
good in 2021. That's for sure.
So how many people died in this plane crash?
Just
Three. It was the pilot, a doctor, and his wife, who's also a doctor. I think they said that she was like a family doctor or something like that.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
being three people that are trained to save lives and
Well, you got a
that
pilot.
emotional, like just
Well, and then
knowing that they can't save them.
I saw the guy doctor was he volunteered as a emergency or EMT, literally, because that's the first the E in EMT is emergency. So he volunteered as an EMT a lot, and then was an actual doctor. But they were coming up here. They went from Omaha to Alexandria. Then they were flying from Alexandria to Flying Cloud Airport, which is in Eden Prairie. So
Correct.
But they didn't make it. They were about 20 minutes west of Eden Prairie, is where they ended up. Unfortunately for them. But life goes on.
Not for them.
Ah, well, shit. Kind of weird that we're just playing a smoking commercial and then talked about 2 doctors dying in a plane crash.
Not only doctors, but cancer.
Where's yours?
I don't know. You delete it.
Oh, spam right here. Sorry. I thought
You just want to give away everything?
Yeah, you gave away the first one. Now it's my turn.
I
Brian,
did?
listen to this one now.
Hi,
I've heard
Erik
the spam one.
Does this show give you no hope for the future of society? Are you finding yourself looking forward to the next apocalypse? Want to be the next star on Doomsday Preppers? Looking at your empty shelf, questioning what the future holds? Well, move past the cockroaches and past your inbox, because I'm talking about Spam. The one and only hot dog in a can. This decadent meat product skips the charades at popular fast food places and gives it to you straight. Don't worry about getting something to wash it down. It will soon be coming right back up. This product was the Keystone dinner for World War II vets, but to this day it gets more recognition. This scientifically processed animal matter originated from small-town Austin, Minnesota, and not the one Blake Shelton is talking about. Join the 8 billion instances of culinary excellence and throw some Spam in your pan today. This show is in no way endorsed or sponsored by Spam or Hormel, just like their meat is at a state.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
Well,
go.
I'm pretty sure you heard it last week,
Yeah.
but
He did because
No one
he
else
was
did.
he was here, but yeah, the live stream couldn't hear it.
yeah.
So there you go, Brian. Smoking and spam. Oh, you went rhymes with spam. My favorite one so far.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs, and let's drink some fucking hams. Here we go.
There you go.
Brian's favorite.
That's all right.
Hi, James here with you, and I want to talk to you about one of my favorite things. You guessed it, beer. You may already know pretty well that we love to try and drink beer on this show. Some people may say the Dumpster Fireside Chats podcast is just a reason to drink beer and talk sports, and you'd be absolutely right, but I want to talk to you about something a little different. I want to talk to you about hams. Do you enjoy a beer that costs under $20 for a 30-pack in most locations that's sold throughout the United States? Do you want a beer that comes from one of the beer capitals of America and is ranked in the top 50 in beers in the Milwaukee area, even though it was started in St. Paul, Minnesota? Hams is union-made in St. Paul and later on in Milwaukee since 1865. Inspired on a recipe from Abraham Lincoln's assassination, Hams is the preferred beer for those on a Union soldier salary, which was $13 a month on average. That's $216.69 a month today. So drink Hams beer, because Hams beer is America, even though it was started by a German during the end of America's bloodiest conflict on home soil and saw the tragic death of one of the greatest presidents of all time. But if you're going to drink German beer, might as well be German American. This is a fake advertisement. Most of the statements are based on loose facts and should not be taken seriously or used as trivia questions. We are not paid by Hams Brewing Company, and you're free to drink whatever beer you want. Yeah, Brian.
And drink whatever beer I shall. Can you pass me McGold?
Yeah, I'll pass you a Michelob Golden Light that we're not being paid for to talk about or drink.
Yep.
Would this be a good time to tell you I didn't hear any of those?
Yep.
Yeah. No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. I heard it.
I already heard them before, but you know.
Yeah, the Hams Brewing one, dude. I'm proud of that one. I got another one, but I gotta fix it. But
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
You did another one?
yeah. Well, I got the off-brand Drano.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that.
Yeah, but I gave it away again. But no, Brian, when could we get you in for a commercial, a fake commercial? Because we're obviously not gonna get real ones, so we gotta record some fake ones.
Yeah. With our fake money.
Oh, when I feel like it.
What are you gonna promote? Give me some ideas.
Oh, I don't know. I don't sell my soul that easily.
Yeah, but see, literally when I made the first one, that was the Hams Brewing one. I went in my kitchen, opened the fridge, and I was like, I'm gonna make a fucking commercial about whatever I find, and bam, it was Hams Brewing. And Erik,
I know. I damn sure know it wouldn't be about a vegetable.
you're fucking right. I haven't touched a vegetable in 22 years.
Well,
No,
have you
that's
touched
a, that's a lie.
Have you touched the hams in 22 years?
No, I touched a vegetable in the last 22 years because I shook my grandpa's hand goodbye before he died.
Damn.
So,
Getting real.
yeah. So there's that. Actually, I didn't. He died without me there. It's what he wanted. So, Erik, I don't know your. You see, you guys are supposed to. You're supposed to bounce off, doing some jokes about that. We're doing dead grandpa jokes. Come on.
I never had a grandpa, so I don't know.
You never had a grandpa? Then how the
couldn't
fuck
make
are
fun of
you
him.
here?
Because he died before I was born.
Oh, lucky you. Mine was very racist.
Oh.
So, the awkward dinner conversations, the saying, "Grandpa, you can't say that in public," all the time. Yeah,
You ever been to a group home? It's basically their motto.
he needed to be in a group home. He needed to be in a something home.
Yeah, halfway house.
So, how did you come up with your spam one? Did you just think, oh, random thing, and bam,
Well,
it was
you were talking
spam?
about like hams in Minnesota and
Yeah.
like geographical location, and I was like, hey, what's Minnesota? Fake meat.
Yeah. We got the Spam Museum and the world's largest what? It's the ball of twine. Yeah. Isn't it?
I think there's a ball of twine. We have the
Yes.
what is it, the cherry on the spoon art museum or
yeah.
art.
Yeah. Which I've never seen yet. I've been living in Minnesota since 2003. I've never seen the
It was
cherry
only
on
in
the
every
spoon.
single math book there was.
Yeah, I know. That
History
and
book.
that and the Mall of America.
Yep.
Like,
It's like-
if Minneapolis, St. Paul area was in a movie, like Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks, they're rollerblading through the Mall of America, and then suddenly they're at Mickey's Diner. I'm sitting there thinking, that's like a 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
How the fuck did y'all just fucking montage your way from Bloomington, Minnesota,
All
off
the way
of
to
Cedar and 494, all the way to
St. Paul.
fucking Mickey's Diner downtown
Oh,
St.
it's
Paul?
downtown. Yeah, St. Paul.
Off of West 7th and I forget
I don't know
where.
the cross, but it's
It's right behind the XL
Yeah.
Energy Center. Brian, we saw that last week. And it was closed.
Yep.
oh, isn't it the other way from downtown?
No, it's on the north.
is that a
It's on
separate
the
diner?
northwest side of the XL Energy
Okay.
Center.
There must be another diner that's on the other side of West 7th.
Well, there's only one diner that's like fucking train car looking ass bitch
Mm,
in the middle of St. Paul.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you were waiting for me to say that that's the only one in the world, but no, I didn't say that. I said
No.
it's the only one in St. Paul.
No.
Brian, tell them about the St. Paul Saints. We have not talked any sports yet whatsoever, and we're an hour and 3 minutes in. Tell us.
There you go. There
His-
you go. All the quote unquote fans. That,
There you go, loyal listener Larry.
Yeah,
we
there
went
you
a
go.
whole
Whole
fucking
an
hour
hour.
without talking sports.
so we're about to drop 4 full sports episodes after this.
Yep. And we're right now is the beginning of new episode. We are talking 3 straight hours about sports. Brian, first time at CHS Field in downtown. Actually, it's Lower Town, St. Paul, to go see our Minnesota Twins AAA affiliate, St. Paul Saints. What'd you think?
Impressive stadium.
That's what I said. For a AAA team,
Yeah.
they got a good fucking deal.
Have
That's a great ass stadium.
they've upped it, right? They've renovated it.
Not that I know.
Or not really.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I'm usually fucking plastered every time I go over there, but it
Yeah.
doesn't look any different. I think
So is
no,
our driver.
the Minnesota beer stand or the craft beer stand over in left field.
Yeah.
That I think got bigger.
Okay.
because
So you used to have just like vendor setups.
Yeah, it was like a booth. Now it's like a fucking 45 tap bar area, 2-sided 45 tap bar area.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so
Still got the field in left center.
yeah, the berm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you can sit down and on the
And
hill.
they got the group picnic area behind it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
But and then like center field and right field is a little different because it used to be like, from what I remember back when we first went in like 2015 when it opened.
Yeah.
It was
Wild.
yeah, it was. I feel like there was more space in center field and right field. Now it's kind of like a narrow walkway, and then once you get behind the batter's eye, in center field, it's more open. There's like a kids playground area, and like a dairy vendor, like
Okay.
ice cream and shit
Yeah, I
right
get you.
there. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds like a nice time.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great.
Get to go see our Saints team lose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
They lost that
common
game.
thing.
They lost that game in the first inning. So yeah, that
You
was
sent
great.
me a photo saying it was 6-0 before they even got at bats.
It was 6-0 before they got the first out. It was
You're not doing very good at that point.
ugh. That is less than ideal, right, Brian?
Uh-huh.
So what'd you think? What do you think about me scoring the St. Paul Saints a run? How about that? How about
Well,
that?
the Saints weren't going to, so
Oh, they scored a couple. I helped.
Well done, son.
they need to sign you up.
So, for those who don't know, it was a blooper fly ball Texas League single type of ball hit, and Cole Tucker of the Indianapolis Guardians.
Oh my god.
He was playing.
AAA affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
He was playing the ball while the right fielder and who threw us a ball, very nice of him, and the center fielder were running in. The shortstop is running out kind of right behind second base. And we're so close, you can hear if the players are yelling at each other saying, I got it, or it's yours, it's yours. Nobody's saying shit. And so I yell at, I stand up and I yell, I got it. And I got a look from the shortstop. Like, he looked right at me and Brian, who were sitting next to each other.
Oh yeah.
He looks right at us and kind of gives us a, like, the fuck look. And the ball lands for a hit. It was ruled a hit.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I yelled, I got it, the shortstop just dropped his glove and left it alone. He could have made a play on it, I feel like.
Yeah,
It probably-
told me that the fans were all like
Yeah, a couple,
making fun of him.
like,
and,
yeah,
laughing a
people
little bit.
behind us were laughing, and I
Yeah.
took off my hat and I waved it to the crowd, and a couple people were clapping, and my dad's losing his shit, saying that will never happen again, and shit like that. Yeah, it was great. But then the next guy, I believe it was the next guy singles, so that runner that was safe moves up to second, and then the batter after him doubles off the right field wall, and the guy that I got safe at first by
Scores.
yelling, I got it, scores. Yeah. So
you're
there you go.
Directly related to 2 runs
Yeah.
that game. Okay.
James, right here. I've scored the St. Paul Saints at least 1 run.
So does that mean you also take the loss because they lost the game?
No, they were already losing
You're a
before
part of the
that.
game.
I was a
You're
part
part of the team, so
I
you
was-
lose with them.
Nope.
I think so.
I'm only a part of winners.
James 0-1 on his MLB career.
AAA.
MILB.
Yeah, I was about to say it's AAA, bro.
Yeah.
It's not MLB, it's MILB. It's not even an uppercase I, it's a lowercase I.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll never understand that.
No, I don't either. But
Minor league.
because I think it's
MI for minor.
yeah.
All right, that
So-
makes sense.
But because it would be instead of Major League Baseball, it's minor.
Are you getting any good food there? Drink any beer?
Ate about 3 hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's pretty good hot dogs out there, dude.
Were they from Dixville?
I wish.
No.
We had some beer. Me and Brian did a tour. We were sitting over kind of between the right fielder and first base.
Okay.
So we walked up to the top of the section, and we went from right field and went all the way around and came back. And so we toured or looked at everything. We were going to go into, they have like some baseball museum inside the stadium, but they don't let food or drink in there. And we both just got a beer from the Minnesota Craft Brew stand in left field.
Yeah.
So we're
you
like,
couldn't
we're not
go
going to chug this.
No.
And especially since we got some shit that
probably
was
like $15.
it was, Brian, what was it? $9 each
Something like that.
for a big cup?
Oh, okay, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
And it's appropriately priced for a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's entertaining
It's not
baseball.
outrageous like the Twins.
It's entertaining baseball. It's entertaining between inning entertainment.
Yeah.
And then it's
Well, they
reasonably
do a lot of fan interaction.
yeah,
a lot
and
of-
it's reasonably priced food and drink. So, like, you go to fucking Twins game, you got to take out a second mortgage just to have 4 beers, a hot dog, and some cheese curds.
yeah.
So,
I feel bankrupt after going there by myself. I couldn't imagine taking a whole family.
yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts.
But then I went out on Lake Minnetonka, and I know people have money. So,
Oh, yeah, and it's not me.
and it's not me either.
That's for damn sure. No, so it's like St. Paul Saints. It's a very fun, entertaining time to be at a baseball game. I mean, the Twins, yeah, they're the big boys in town. They're the major leaguers. The big boys come here and play. Bigger stadium, better amenities, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But just the entertainment value alone, St. Paul Saints
So much better.
beat them for miles.
Yeah.
And they have when the
Just
St.
the
Paul
play
Saints
doesn't.
when the St. Paul Saints were an independent ball,
Oh, it was
the
hilarious.
entertainment level of just dudes that aren't affiliated with Major League Baseball whatsoever. And just the entertainment they brought to the field day in and day out, night in and night out was so much better than going to a Twins game.
Mhm.
And it was a lot more reasonably priced. Like the St. Paul Saints, Bill Murray and the other 5 people that own the Saints do a fucking fantastic job.
I think
of-
Mike Veck is the main owner, but
You're the main owner. So,
I feel like I would have bragged about that already.
hey guys, I own the St. Paul Saints. Just like me bragging about how I scored a run for the St. Paul Saints.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Or all the
It
Packers
happened.
fans.
You were
pretending they
there.
own the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's better. Packers fans saying that they own they're an NFL owner because they pay taxes in Green Bay. And
Yeah, let me see your Super Bowl
therefore-
rings.
Therefore, they are
It-
owners.
It's the equivalent of when your parents hang your paintings up on the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much what Packer fan ownership is of the
Is
Packers.
there a dumber investment you can make? Because right now I can go on my phone and buy.
Blockbuster?
That's true.
I don't know. Some of those signs would be cool.
Look
to
at
hang up.
Brian from the top rope. No,
Damn,
I can-
Blockbuster's already
I can
dead.
go on my phone right now or on the computer that's in front of me on the 42-inch fucking flat screen TV monitor that I'm trying to get rid of and make it
Oh,
smaller.
you rich.
I got this shit like 6 years ago for $200 on a Black Friday deal at Target. So you can go on your phone, on your computer right now and buy ownership of the Green Bay Packers. And you know what you get? You get a certificate.
Yeah,
Piece
and you
of
get
paper. Piece
you
of
get
paper.
that, and you get an email blast every once in a while.
And there's no profit sharing.
No,
I want to know how that's legal. How can you have ownership stake of a team and not get a cut of any profit?
I
well,
don't
no,
know,
you
dude.
no.
It's one of those. Let's not get too deep into the weeds on. I think so.
Well, I mean, even in-
There is fraud going on in Green Bay, and it's not just Aaron Rodgers' quarterbacking abilities.
damn, Randall Cobb's back for money laundering.
Yep. There's something going on. Brian, who's the CEO
Bring Jordy
of the
back.
Packers? Because I know
Mark
there's
Murphy.
Mark Murphy. I'm calling you out right now.
Yeah. The IRS is
Fraudulent.
coming for you.
Fraudulent. How are you pocketing the money of a profit of a publicly traded entity?
Should we go ask that? Should we go ask all the NFL teams to open up the books?
They're not publicly owned. They don't use taxpayer dollars.
How'd them stadiums get formed?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say.
Minneapolis built theirs with the electronic pull tabs, which they're trying to now make illegal, which doesn't fucking make
Wait,
sense.
they're making the one thing that they're funding illegal?
Because Mistake Lake over here says it's too close to slot machines.
What the
Video pull tabs are too relatable to slot machines, so they're losing customers over it.
You know, that was the worst decision in the world, was giving that shit to the tribes. Because guess what? Only one tribe. Tribes don't like each other. They don't support each other.
No.
I don't know where you're going with it, but when I see someone that comes back and makes $300,000 a month for doing jack shit, just being the grandson of whoever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
are
we
you
know
serious?
we know who that is, yeah. But no, so they're trying to get that shit illegal. That's the reason why sports betting in Minnesota
Oh, I know.
is
And it won't
is
get it
not
passed
getting passed through
unless
is
we
because
change
the
leadership.
casinos around here
Yep.
are buying too many politicians.
Yep.
So that's right. If you're a Minnesotan or a fucking American, god damn it, red, white, and blue fucking blood coming out of you. Research your fucking politicians that are running for office.
Yeah, fully research, not just headlines.
Don't get the ones that are corporate sponsored or anything like that. Get the ones that are coming up from nothing. Grassroots people. Coming up from nothing. I don't want... Well, people say, oh, well, sports betting, man, that's an addictive behavior. So is drinking. So is smoking. Guess what? Both of those are legal in the state of Minnesota.
Which they're trying to reduce too.
If
Reducing
people...
liquor licenses at certain places, reducing tobacco
Brian,
licenses.
quit butt fucking a tarp in the
Yeah.
background. Jesus. If people are willing to give up their disposable income for alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and sports gambling, or any gambling, let them fucking do it. But Mystic Lake doesn't want sports betting. You know why? Because sports betting is a low income per hour event. You go.
No,
you
it takes
you
2
go.
hours. You sit there, drink a beer.
You go there. You spend $50. The Twins are playing the Tigers, and
Yep.
the Twins are plus 125 favorites. All right. So that's
So
for
that
every for every $100 you spend, you win 25.
Yeah, but it doesn't
So-
make comments. That's not very smart from them, because it's like, okay, well, those people are either gonna go gamble while they're waiting for that bet to pan out. They're not gonna always watch the game.
Yeah. So
And
the way
they're gonna drink your alcohol, which is not free.
yeah.
Like, it's not like a Vegas.
But the way
situation.
Mystic Lake thinks is, or any other casino in Minnesota, Canterbury, which is also owned by the Metawakanton Sioux, Little Six, Metawakanton Sioux. Then you got Running Aces and Treasure Island and Grand Casino and Black Bear over by Duluth. And what else am I missing? Mille Lacs.
and
Yeah. These casinos, Hinckley, yeah. These casinos do not want sports betting because Joe Blow here, me and Erik, walk into the sports book. We say, we're going to put $100 on the Detroit Tigers versus the Minnesota Twins to win outright.
Just hang out, watch the game.
And we sit there and we have 3, 4, 5 beers watching the game.
So you spend $50 more.
Yeah, whatever casino is looking at that says, all right, well, they only spent $50 in the 3.5 hours they were watching the baseball game in our sports book, when they could have been at the slot machine giving us every money or every dime that they have.
Yep.
Instead.
But in reality, I would never go to the casino unless there's sports betting. So it's just about...
You don't even have to do it anymore. Yeah. You can go to Diamond Joe's in Iowa.
Yeah.
You set up a membership, and then you
Get
download...
a VPN.
Yeah. You go into the casino. You set up the membership. You download the app.
And then just drive across the border.
As soon as you're within a certain range of Diamond Joe's into Iowa, you can bet as much as you want on sports or anything
Yeah.
at
Play
Diamond
online
Joe's.
poker. You can play.
So Minnesota finally legalizes. Let's flash forward to the year 2065. Minnesota finally legalizes sports betting.
20
then-
years before they legalized marijuana.
And then you can be sitting on your couch and you can see, oh, well, the Vikings and the Packers played tonight. And the Packers are 4-point favorites. Let me bet $100 on the Vikings right now. You don't have to get in your car and go to the casino. Right there on your fucking phone.
Oh,
That's
no.
what everybody else in America is doing.
Yeah. I mean, I was
And
out
how
in
many
Pennsylvania.
hundreds of millions of dollars
Yep.
are they making for the state in tax?
Yep, with that and
Income.
marijuana. Colorado's
Stupid.
basically flowing through money. It's like, oh, you want to be so grateful to certain people and bring like, hey, here's all the revenue from our state instead of building our state better.
Minnesota, I'm calling y'all out right now. You want to be woke? You want to be open-minded? You want to be progressive? Wake the fuck up. We literally just how long ago just got alcohol sales
On
on
Sunday.
Sundays legal?
Yeah.
That was like what, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
What is this,
Ben-
Utah? We're all. Is our governor Mitt Romney? Like, what's going on? Like, fucking.
Well, now it's
If you want money, legalize marijuana. Oh, well, marijuana makes you high. Yeah. Alcohol makes you drunk.
Yeah.
Legal in the state of Minnesota. Guess what? It's legal all 50 states of the American Union.
Just get that
Secondly,
revenue,
sports betting.
build businesses, gets tax money, and
And guess what? Oh, well, what about the kids smoking marijuana?
what about the kids?
Eric, I don't know about you. Brian, I don't know about you. Feel free whenever you're done fucking a tarp. You don't.
There's no way I could have got that at all.
If I was a kid, or when I was a kid, what's the one thing you wanted to do?
Anything that was illegal.
Anything that people told you couldn't do.
Yep, because you want to be defiant and
Yeah.
against societal norms.
That's why they got rid of DARE. Because DARE was basically telling kids drugs are
do
bad,
drugs.
drugs are bad, drugs are
Yep.
going to ruin your life. And then kids that were in DARE programs had a higher risk of actually further on in life involving themselves in drugs than those who weren't. Same thing about sex. Sex ed, the abstinence. Don't ever have sex until you're
Yeah, it's
married.
like, okay.
Don't ever do it. Your penis will go purple and fall off. Well, kids that weren't in school that had abstinence programs
Mhm.
were less likely to get involved at sex at a young age. You're sitting in a room full of kids that want to be different, and you're telling him, "Don't do this. This is bad." What are they gonna fucking do? I mean, I'm not a doctor in psychology or geometry,
No.
but I can tell you, as a former kid myself, and yourself, and Brian's self, I think Brian died.
Pretty
Rest
sure.
in peace, Brian.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was fun. I mean, it was there.
I don't know if anything's ever fun,
No.
but it's there.
Oh, Eric, honey, why are you sad? Tell Daddy all about it. Open up. Tell me all about it.
Brian's missing.
Oh, Brian.
That's
Brian. He's missing. Yeah, he's on the phone, but I think he muted.
He's doing tent music. As
Yeah,
copyright
I
free
think
music.
this is what I think is
Tent music.
his dad told him, "Hey, can you help me with this or something
Yeah.
like that?" So he put the phone down, he put his headphone down, and he bugger off, then
Yep.
went somewhere.
Probably.
Not
Oh, there he
exactly.
is. There he is.
I think he put his phone down.
Were
kept
you
the-
on mute?
Kept the headphones
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, that was my second guess. Was
I was doing work around here, and
Who does that?
So-
Any like
what are you, a
Work?
farmer in the 1850s? Who the fuck works anymore?
you should pay someone to do that.
Yeah. Brian, let's talk about sports.
Sports.
We'll wrap this up. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, hour and a half in almost. Let's wrap this up.
So Hall of Fame game for the NFL season officially started. So we will have football.
Don't give a shit.
Some sort of football for the next until February.
Yeah,
Mid-February.
I saw that from as of last Thursday until the Super Bowl. There's either a college game or a professional football game on every week.
Yep. Not that the one last week was anything.
Well,
to
I mean,
care
these
about.
next 3 weeks, 4 weeks don't fucking matter. But
There's a little bit different between, like, there's a big difference between the Hall of Fame game, which is basically a glorified practice, compared to, like, the third preseason game. You're not seeing any of the starters. You're not seeing anything, like, of importance in that Hall of Fame game.
I don't see anything of any importance during any preseason game.
Well, you
It's
also
just
didn't think
another
there was
money
anything-
grab.
You also didn't think there was any importance in the regular season at all
That's true.
before this year. So
That's true. I say everybody just flips a coin.
Yeah.
We all say heads. If you land on heads, you make it into the playoffs. You flip a coin, and then if your team lands on heads, you're in the playoffs.
So you're playing the whole Madden video game approach, just simulate the series.
Yep, the whole season.
And then get to the playoffs. And
Yep, and somehow the Jacksonville Jaguars are there, the Cleveland Browns are there, the Cincinnati Bengals are there, the Miami Dolphins are there, and you're just like, this is how I know it's a video game. So yeah, that's
Yep. 3 more weeks.
what, September 12th is the regular season opener for everybody that's not playing Thursday night.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah, something like that. Which, Brian, our fantasy football draft is that Sunday before.
Yep. The 5th.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it would be
be
the
it.
12th. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's quick math for y'all.
That is what 7 days before equals.
Other things in sports, the Olympics. Olympics are wrapping up. Team USA is fucking killing it, just like every fucking year.
Well,
Hold
they
on.
put in a bunch of
USA medal
count.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're winning.
Yep. 39.
We got
China's
39
38.
golds. We got 39 golds and 113 overall medals. Second place is China with 38 golds and 88 overall medals.
I will say though, most
Yeah,
of
we're
those
fucking winning.
Most of those golds are in women's sports. So
Yeah. Women's, gymnastics. We just saw Suni Lee
yeah.
came home today, and the whole St. Paul, city of St. Paul was throwing her a fucking parade.
Mhm.
Like,
But you
I
think, like-
saw pictures and video. There's thousands of people lining on the streets of St. Paul to see Suni Lee. All
Alright.
because Simone, whatever her name is.
Biles.
Yeah, she said, I can't compete anymore because of mental issues and all this. And
Then she came back.
And then Suni Lee fills in her spot and fucking kills it. Fucking kills it.
Well, that gymnast from is it Lakeville?
No,
film?
the swimmer.
oh
Reagan
swimmer.
Reagan Smith, I believe is her name. She got 3 medals. She got a gold, silver, and bronze.
Mhm.
Like, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Lakeville represent right there.
I was gonna have you watch that last final minute
Oh,
of
yeah.
wrestling.
Well, you find it then.
Oh, I can't.
On your phone, you find it. That's too much. So, Brian,
Too much work to type in.
have you noticed the Olympics is nothing but ass cheeks? I've been watching.
Yep.
I've been watching the Olympics a lot the last couple days. Every fucking sport I watch, ass cheeks. I don't care if it's men's or women's, ass cheeks. You want to watch the fucking marathon? Ass cheeks. You want to watch U.S. water polo win gold against Spain, which was a fucking blowout, by the way. I watched that match. Holy fuck. USA went fucking around. The swimsuits they wear, just ass cheek galore. They ain't hiding nothing. Not hiding anything. You fucking watch beach volleyball. Everybody knows beach volleyball is ass cheeks. You watch normal volleyball, ass cheeks. The only things you're not seeing ass cheeks in is table tennis, fencing, equestrian, and karate and taekwondo. That's it. Fucking just ass cheek galore. We are so close to going back to how the Olympics started originally back in Greece, where they just competed. Everybody competed naked. Like, we're almost fucking to that point. Right, Brian?
Yep.
In some cases, that's not a terrible thing.
So to end the Olympic talk, I was watching the U.S. women's water polo winning
Okay.
gold
Yeah.
against Spain. They beat the piss out of them. It was like 17-4. Wasn't even close. And I'm watching and I'm like, who is this tank of a woman?
That beefy Bertha up in the middle.
Yeah, this tank of a woman. She's dunking
Oh,
these
yeah.
Spanish people in the water like they're Oreos and milk. She's just sitting there dunking this
Right.
person, dipping her head in the pool like, you like that? You like that? You like that? So I had to look her up. I had no idea what her name was. They weren't talking about her. So unfortunately, I had to type in large woman USA water polo. And I found her.
Did you?
Melissa Seidman is her name.
Yep.
She's now a 3-time gold medalist.
Isn't she
London.
Like 31.
I think so.
32.
London, Rio,
Yeah.
and now Tokyo, gold medalist. Has multiple national championships in college. And they post her stats on the USA Women's Water Polo website. She's 6 foot 230.
Damn.
That's a fucking tank of a person.
Yeah, that is.
And she's out there in this skippy little outfit. Like, here, I found a picture of her and her couple teammates.
Is that the one you sent us?
No. So they got her teammates in, like, skimpy-ass swimsuits, and they have her in, like, a bigger one, see? So she's all the way on the left.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of like, you kind of feel bad, because, like, they're
Okay.
trying to sexualize the two teammates in the picture, and then they're just like, hey, let's put this girl in the back wearing a tarp. Like,
I don't know.
you kind of feel bad for her, but then I
a
don't,
gold
because
medalist and
she's the 3-time
hell of an
gold
athlete,
medalist.
so-
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I remember I sat there and I was watching her, and I'm like, all right, this tank of a person is just dominating everybody.
people's
and-
description of athletic or athleticism is so flawed.
Yeah. And so
Like-
I saw her, and I'm like, then what's keeping us out of the Olympics?
Yeah. We can go
Athletic
curling.
ability, basically.
No.
Yeah.
What is athletic ability?
There is no
Describe
athletic
it.
ability in curling.
Well,
It's a fucking game of
You have to drink
strategy and executing like your shots,
oh yeah.
but it's a strategy game. It's like chess on ice. That's what it is. So, Brian, your thoughts?
You got to be flexible. I don't think Brian's with us.
He's with us. I think he's got us on mute again. But that's whatever.
It's understandable.
Sorry, was on mute again there.
But
So
a
So,
shout out to
Brian,
the local
Oh yeah, the
athlete. real quick.
Apple Valley guy that won gold in wrestling. Eric just showed me. The last second, the guy wins it. Walk-off shot.
Yeah, 0.5 left. I don't know if you saw that at all, Brian, but
haven't seen much in the last week.
okay. So look up what was his name?
Something
God,
Stevenson.
Gable Stevenson
Out of Apple Valley
University
High
of
School.
Minnesota.
Apple Valley High School.
Yeah.
I've heard of this name though. However,
So he basically controls it. Was he a freshman? I think he was a freshman this year, and he's controlled the whole.
I don't know.
scene.
What am I,
He's-
Wikipedia?
No, I'm just recollecting what I've learned.
Okay.
But anyways, he won the NCAA tournament. He's won all of everything that he's ever done. And the first point he actually gave up against him was in the championship match. So
Okay. Last thing about Olympics, and it's not even really Olympic related. Winter Olympics are a year from now in China, I believe. I think it's in Beijing. It's either China or South Korea. I know it's back in Eastern Asia.
yeah,
And
Beijing, I think.
yeah. I don't know. Well, look. I got a computer right here.
Oh no, you can look it up.
2022 Winter Olympics. We're not going to qualify for these. Beijing. Yep.
Yep.
So, Brian, Eric, I'm proposing to you during the Winter Olympics, since they happen beginning of February to the end of February, and that's like one of the shittiest months to be in the state of Minnesota. We go to Vegas. 3-4 days. Just get a cheap ass hotel. and go straight to a sports book and bet nothing but Olympics. Fucking skeleton, fucking bobsledding, hockey, snowboarding. I don't give a fuck. I've never heard of these fucking people sliding down on a sled on ice, but we're fucking betting on them.
So basically what you want me to do is go to the blackjack table and pre-hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know nothing about that.
Exactly.
I know nothing about anybody. I
Brian,
don't know anything about...
Brian, who are the people that always win the March Madness bracket tournaments?
Nobody.
The people that don't watch college basketball.
The running joke is usually Janet in accounting, who picked the teams based on the mascot.
And colors.
Like, you look at it, so CBS covers the March Madness NCAA men's and women's basketball tournament. You look at, they always have like a panel of like 5-6 people on there.
Yeah.
And everybody's who are experts or former players, brackets are busted by the first round. It's always somebody who doesn't know, doesn't have predetermined biases against teams. Because right now, we live in Big Ten territory.
Yeah.
So you watch the Gophers play basketball, you're probably going to pick more Big Ten teams to go further in the tournament just because that's who you see the most. But meanwhile, somebody over in the Pac-12 or the ACC,
Yeah, like this year.
yeah, fucking comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I can see it. I just don't know if the Olympics are the right thing. Because they're still heavily favored
who is?
people. I don't know. Just every sport has qualifiers and people are usually better.
If we're sitting in the fucking sports book at the fucking Caesar's Palace, all right?
Yep.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking up and I go, okay, bobsledding starts in 15 minutes. And I look at the lineup. Bitch, you know I'm, one, going to take every Canadian. And two...
I'm taking the Jamaican because there's probably no value in betting on the Canadian.
Jamaican me want to slap you right now because they don't have a bobsled team anymore. They had one in the last Winter Olympics, but they didn't even qualify. Like, they qualified to get to the Olympics, but they didn't qualify for the medal rounds.
So you're going to bet on the people that are favored, and you'll have to put, like,
Canadians,
$140 to win
Canadians, Russians, Americans.
Yeah.
When it comes to Winter Olympics, you stay in those 3 lanes, you'll win money. Canadians,
Or you'll lose money.
Canadians and Americans, especially for like skiing and snowboard. No. What's that one where they go off the jump and they got the weird the weird fucking the jump skiing, where they go straight down a fucking go fuck yourself hill and then right up a ramp and then they're literally flopping like this. And they got their skis pointed out, and they're fucking like 12-foot long skis, and they're wearing a weird ass one suit.
Yep.
And then they got to land. Is basically whoever goes the farthest wins. Which I feel like in our case, we're bigger people.
More mass going down.
More mass.
But there's also less velocity.
Oh, I'll get some velocity, motherfucker. I'll shoot a bottle rocket out of my ass. But then
is that accepted in Olympics?
I don't know. Russia got banned from the Olympics this year, and they're still fucking there. So I don't count any fucking medal Russia wins or the Russian Olympic Committee.
Should we do curling, but instead have a Roomba?
If it's curling, the only time you deviate from Russia, Canada, USA, curling, Great Britain.
No, you put a Roomba on the ice and tell it to go to a circle. You'll win all the time. Like,
yeah, but
you pretend like you're.
A Roomba doesn't have a handle though. It's got to have a handle.
Okay, we'll tape one on there with duct tape.
Yeah, duct tape and toilet roll paper tubes.
toilet roll tubes.
Toilet roll tubes. No, so look at me playing with my ball. It's a basketball.
Oh, I was like, what are you doing under the table over there?
No, so 2026 Winter Olympics. Me, you, Brian, and a player to be named later. Right now it's Mike because he's actually trying to alter his work schedule so he can go curling with us.
Oh, yeah?
Starting this fall. Milan, Italy, representing the United States.
I think he's going to have to sponsor our flights over.
They don't go that far. You're lucky they fly anywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
You buy a ticket with the airline he works for, you get up to the ticket counter, they flick you off, say fuck you, and take your money, and you don't go anywhere. That's what his airline is. So, 2026, Milan, Italy. We're going.
All right, I'm down. We're going. We're going to qualify.
But-
We're going to be there.
February of 2022, Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going. Betting on some Olympics. Brian, you want to go bet some on Olympics?
I think that's a yes.
This is when Brian enters the chat.
Whatever.
Ready Player 4.
Is Lindsey Vonn still...
No,
Or is she out?
she's done.
Is she still dating Tiger? No, that's over.
Yeah, that's over. Just like her
That's
career.
been for like 6 years, dude.
Dude, shut up. Sorry, I don't follow women's snowboarders out of Burnsville, Minnesota's dating life.
You a hockey player?
You're a hockey player.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's also another bucket list item for me this winter is to get you and Erik on some skates and go
play
and-
hockey.
No, not even playing hockey,
No,
just skating
I
around.
skate around.
Yeah, we'll skate around. We'll slap a puck around. We'll slap the rubber. Go high cheese, top corns.
Yeah, I've never played
But-
hockey, but I've skated around a ton.
Yeah, we'll do sticks in the middle.
All right.
Sticks in the middle is when everybody throws their stick in the middle of the ice,
Yeah.
and somebody just grabs one stick, throws it one way, grabs another stick, throws it the other way, and wherever your stick goes, that's what team you're on. So sticks in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a purely
Randomizer.
purely
Because someone doesn't know which stick.
bias free
Yeah.
way to randomize teams.
Except there's only going to be 3 of us, so.
Yeah, the last time I played, well, usually you go out to any fucking pond or fucking city rink outside or whatever, and there's people skating. As soon as you get like 7, 8 people, somebody goes sticks in the middle, and you go, oh fuck it, I'm on the ice, and it's the only sheet of ice over here, so I'm kind of obligated to do it.
Dude, every time I've been to a park skating, there's always like high school or college skaters just.
Yeah, this is
Fuck around.
Minnesota. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go play sticks in the middle with
That's how you get better.
professional athletes, basically.
That's how you get better.
Yeah.
Is you got to play against them to up your game. That's how you get better. Look at the minor leagues in baseball.
Yeah.
That's how you get better.
Yeah, but
The
you
better you get, the better competition you got to face. Unless you're playing the Pirates.
But you don't just throw them at the Tiger. Like you don't just put a high school player in the NFL.
It's sink or swim, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
We're all sinking then.
You either get good or you get fucked.
All right.
To be the best, you got to beat the best,
What
right?
about getting good fucked.
I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
Right, Brian? To beat the best or be the best, you got to beat the best, right? Brian?
The old slogan from the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Hit him with the woo, James.
Woo!
To be the man, you gotta beat the man.
Or just beat him off and use it as blackmail.
And now we know how James got his minor league hockey contract. So
Yeah, that would make sense.
Hey, that almost happened. We were
yep, and that knee pad came in handy for you, didn't they, James?
yeah, we were a couple days short and a couple of years of athletic ability away.
The only thing on your resume that they even were interested in was the fact that you had no teeth.
Yep.
They're like, oh, he fits right in.
Yep.
Bring him out to Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Yep. The only thing Eric's been looking into lately is glory holes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm hoping for the best, but
Every
it's
time
kind of my whole life. Just go for it and see what happens.
every time I look into a glory hole, it always comes back in my face. Get it, Brian? Brian, do you get that? It always comes back in my face looking at the glory hole.
Crickets. All right.
All right, Brian. Thanks for that. Thanks to everybody who's listened to this. Holy fuck, hour and 45 minutes. Jesus, what are y'all, fucking stupid?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Till next time. Go fuck yourself.
Does that suck ass?
Shout out to Lakeville Brewing and Appleville Brewing. What else?
Grey Duck Vodka.
Grey Duck Vodka, also known as Brian's Going Vodka.
Not sponsored at all by any of these, but
Yep.
what else? Dominic's and Egan. Good food.
I don't know what that is. Put me in already.
Reach out to us on Dumpster FS
On Snapchat.
on Snapchat.
Dumpster Fireside on Twitter.
No, just Dumpster Side on Twitter.
Oh, we didn't even do the Hangover game. Oh, Jesus.
Капризов.
Next week we're going to play another game of Guzzle Translate.
Wrong.
And my tiny little nipples went to France. Anything else?
No.
Anything else that sucks ass that we need to talk about?
The production quality of this?
Yep. That sucks ass. Here we go. Loud music and fade away.
Raving.
Fade away.